Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner Mod review. Today we're checking out the 2017 Ford Raptor, F150 Raptor. It got an update. I'm excited to see what it is. Two engines here. We're going to go with the power engine. We're going to put the SnowRunner gearbox on. I'm going to put the raised suspension on. Tires I don't think have changed. Those are the tires that are on it now. These are locked for some reason. I don't have them unlocked in game. I think those are pretty accurate to what comes on the Raptors, maybe. But I do have to see. I don't know. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then we have this, which is also excellent, excellent, excellent. Two wheel choices is what it looks like to me, if anything. But that's okay, we'll go down, check out the winch, put on autonomous scout just in case. Diff lock on. A small roof rack is now there. I think that was there before. The hood might be different though. And we have a snorkel. Awesome. Two different bumper styles. This is actually going to get really cool. This is going to affect the hood attachment though, I think. Yeah, it does. So it changes the light bar. But if we put this one on, we can keep the roof rack on. This is a tough choice. Alright, we'll go with this one. And then rims, it's just Steelies, is what they're calling it. Alright, this is, I think the creator's actual logo on this. Put this on for him, actually. Let's take it down to the pit, see how it does. Oh, the interior? Wow, it looks like it actually got an upgrade. Yeah, the interior 100% got an upgrade. We actually have a little bit more detail. We got the Ford logo in here. The gauges, they work. This truck sounds awesome. It looks really good with these tires and wheels, to be honest. Now, what I want to see out of this improvement is how... Oh, we're still sliding pretty good. I really want to see how it handles in that mud pit, because last time it just dropped, dug itself in, sunk, and that was literally all there was to it. Not what you expect from a Raptor. And I know some people have commented on the video, and some people have mentioned in the Discord that they were very disappointed in the quality of the truck and its performance. But I think with any mod, like, the mod creators have to play around with it and see what works and what doesn't. Right away, another thing I noticed is this suspension just hops. That's all it does. It hops and hops. And all we're doing right now is spinning. Let's try down some snow here. That's all we're doing is spinning in the ice. There's some old tracks from before. We're in automatic, and I mean, we're still pushing. We're in first gear still out of fifth with the SnowRunner transmission. It almost stalled. Put in it from, yeah, automatic to high. That's a little weird. This thing does not like transmission changes. Low plus it does great. Low minus, yeah, doesn't even dig in. Alright, let's put it back in automatic and get up to that mud pit. I do not like how, like, bouncy the suspension is. That's one concerning aspect of this mod, I think, that I'm noticing right away. It might behave differently with the trailer on, but if it doesn't behave differently with the trailer on, how screwed are you? And in the detail in the rear on the bumper, it's got the trailer hitch, but it doesn't actually have the ball on it. It doesn't actually have the receiver. And that, I think, is going to take away some realism from the game overall and the mod quality. I'm going to hit this mud here and see how we make out in the testing grounds of this mud pit in Northport, Alaska. I've seen some other YouTubers and stuff comment on how this is really the most challenging part in Alaska, and I think probably for the whole game. Russia's challenging, but in different ways. Alright, so here we are, we're in low plus. Didn't have the diff lock on, now we do. Let's keep going through, see how this runs. I mean, we're still pushing through it. Alright. So we're not really going any further than this, I don't think. We'll back up and try the other side if it'll let us back up and get out of here. The engine sounds are not the greatest, and that's kind of a little shocking to me. The overall fit and finish of this mod, visually, on the outside, on the exterior, and the inside is substantial. And even look at these lights and how well they resemble a real Raptor. I mean, that takes skill, but engine sounds are not there, and that might not be the modder's fault. It could also be a game problem. You know, the game does limit how sounds turn out to an extent. We're able to back out of there, so it's time for us to go in, try a different area. Put it in low minus, and I'm trying to be a little more open to the fact that you might have to use different gear ratios here to push through this. And I'm also trying to be a little bit more open to the idea that using different gear ratios doesn't necessarily make or break a truck. At the end of the day, a scout's job is just to push through this and get the job done and scout. It's not to do anything other than that. So if it can achieve that in a low minus, I'm going to be happy. Let's try low. And that's where we get a little bit speed improvement. Low plus does not do us any favors. We just start digging and spinning. And did we almost came to a stop. Alright. Here we go. We're just spinning here. Gonna put in a low plus, put in a minus. And you know what? That's all it took. I just had to put it in a low minus. That's it. We're cruising again. You can kind of tell that it is a pretty big struggle and undertaking for this truck. And now we're hung up on this little tree branch that we hit. Let's see if we can back up just a little bit. Go around it, I guess. Feathering it just to get that little movement out. And yeah, there we go. You know, if anything, I think we probably went through some of the deeper parts of this mud pit. Alright, I'm just gonna winch and we'll do the snow test. I think we've seen enough to understand that this can make it through. It's just gonna be slow. And I'm happy with that. That's fine with me. Just gonna feather the gas here. And now the Ford Raptor comes alive. I'm impressed with how this does overall. Again, in that deep stuff, it's not that it couldn't go through it, it just couldn't go through it with any kind of speed. It's something you kind of hope in a Scout, in my opinion, and even in this deep snow, you get a little bit of that here. Put it in a high gear and see if that makes a difference. I think actually automatic works better here. Oddly enough, it does. This is... I like how it's not super fast the way the Duramax is. It's a nicer mod. It's a little bit more realistic. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I really am. I like this. And that concludes my mod review today on the 2017 Ford F150 Raptor update. 10 out of 10, guys. Go ahead, grab this on mod.io, check it out, let me know what you think. Comment below and let me know what you think needs to change. My opinion, we need a lift. We need a nicer lift for this truck. And I also think we need a little bit nicer tires. Outside of that, I'm not sure there's anything that could change. I really don't. I think the lift will make the difference in that mud pit as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you next time.